This is IBM Museum. And I did have some larger projects up on the bench that I've put away now. It'll take a little bit more time and effort to go through and bring those to a culmination of being on video. But I wanted to go over just a few short segments before I go on my trip to Dallas for this upcoming Saturday, January the 22nd, 2022, where I'm going to be at Computer Reset, and LGR will be there. He did a video a couple years back. That's how most of the people outside the Dallas area are familiar with Computer Reset, and he'll be back for a follow-up. They're going through in the last, what they're thinking or hoping is the last few months, as they go through and wrap the operation up so they can go through and sell the building. But I had to see what sort of streams I can do on the trip, you know, whether I'm able to do a live stream before I go into Computer Reset. And certainly they don't want, for the safety reasons, to have any streaming done from within the building itself. It's just not safe for the people that's there. It's going to be crowded. I mean, people are there for other things than to go through for the streaming. So, I mean, I look forward to whatever content I can have there. Let me get turned around here, and I had gone through and I previously went through and did check this out. I don't know if it'll go through and actually reinitialize again. I can go through and switch to the computer screen at the appropriate point here. Now, this is that zip 250 megabyte drive and the PCMCIA adapter. We saw this as an AT-API adapter, that integrated cable, and then the drive itself also has a USB cable. And apparently for both these interfaces, for this version of the drive, it does have to be plugged into the power. And I've got everything on my set up for my the T40 T40 in this case, that I have connected to the dock, and I've got it where I can capture the screen as well. And I want to kind of show this as it is, even with the screen capture, that if I do the function F7 on the keyboard of the laptop itself, I do have the external keyboard and track point on my separate keyboard. But if I do the the function key F7, it goes through and it has that screen it brings up. And of course, this is the factory install of Windows XP, so it has these utility programs on there. And this is what I can do for going through and choosing just to have it on the CRT of the laptop itself, or going through and okay, I'm not wanting to check my security status with McAfee. I'm sorry. And I actually should go through there. I thought I even had the McAfee pulled out of there. But I'm going to go through, let's just briefly flip back to the camcorder screen. Okay, going through, I've got the drive powered up, and I'll go through and put the PCMCIA adapter in place. And I did go through with this particular machine the other day and try it, because I wanted to make sure. I thought that this is keyed for the for something like power or something else where it wouldn't go in fully. And since it's already set up, it's already initialized before, The it should go through, and it should be visible. And of course, this is XP, and this is without the a disk in the drive right now. So it's that removable disk E. And had to glance around. I thought I'd have a, I don't have a disk at hand, but you can see where that's recognized on the system. And of course, normally it goes through and pops up things in the lower right-hand corner of the screen as it goes through and finds it, detects it hardware, and gets it configured for the system. Now, I thought I'd go through and also try this PCMCIA adapter that is marked actually as an IBM IDE PC card. And this is for, if you can see enough of the screen behind here, this is actually for the and you can find a lot of these these particular adapters out there. The I was actually going through and thinking that I'd be able to magnify, and I got to get on the right system here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you can see a little bit that these PC cards are easy to locate. They're a dime a dozen out there, but these so-called portable drive bays are a little bit harder, and that's, I think, the DVD drive that's there. And of course, I have a separate drive on DVD drive on my system that's off to the on this left-hand side. And so I don't have that portable drive bay. I've just got the PCMCIA adapter itself. And so let's go through. If I can get that kind of on that short little leash. Wow, that's got some, I may have to go through and I'll do an eject. Hardware eject. So we right click. That's interesting. Okay. I wonder if that's the, oh, that's the wireless maybe that's giving me the connection. And we want to select that in particular, that PCMCIA IDE ATP. And it has all the Omega disk and everything else identified. And it'll tell us it's safe to remove. And so we can do the button on the button down here for the release of that, and of course we can power it off too. And let's just see if this will go through and recognize. I'm not so sure. I've heard some things about it's probably where Windows XP, I think, is a little bit later than the models that came with this portable drive bay. Okay, so you can see it's finding the PCMCIA IBM portable drive bay 2000. That's what I heard it identify. Found new hardware. Problem occurred, and that may be just with that nothing being connected to to the adapter card, it doesn't have any sort of drive, of course, at this end. And I was even looking through, you know, these are supposed to be, I'm going to go through that safely remove hardware. And, oh, since it has an issue, it's not going through and listing it for me even to stop the adapter. So I was on the other way. I thought it was kind of it'd be kind of a cool backup or something like that in place of the zip drive adapter, if they were even you know, compatible. They're supposed to be both these IDE or AT-API connectors. The bigger connector is the zip drive. These are integrated cables on these. And that's a much bigger, I think that's like a 50-pin connector. And then we have the smaller for the integrated cable on. And I think there's some of these adapters that are, they don't have the integrated cable. They've got a plug in there. I don't know if those are later or whatever else, but I thought it'd be cool. I mean, if I could get the figure out the pinouts or something else, and seeing if there's a way to run that zip drive from here too, but or you know, some other device, be it compact flash or something like that. Of course, there's all kinds of USB sort of things, especially under Windows XP, that I could go through to do that. But it looks like, of course, that this is not going to run quite as well for the Windows XP, and that's kind of what I was hearing about things. So at least we gave it a good try. And so if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and click on that like button, please, and subscribe to my channel. I'm surprised. It's been growing. I've not been on this schedule of kicking out a video every day. I've been going through and, of course, making community posts on how busy it is ahead of my trip and trying to get some things wrapped up. But I'm still gaining those subscribers, so that's a lot with the Twitter post and other things out there for the social media I hit. And if you get an opportunity, go through and check those out as well. You know, I'm just not on YouTube in this instance. So, but this is IBM Museum. That's all I have for now. Thank you.